Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So today we are going to start with the MS Office Basics, the new session, that is basics of MS Office. Now in this session, we are going to discuss about why MS Office is important, MS Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, and how we can use that, how we can make our life easy by using these softwares. Okay, we'll just start with. So MS Office basically stands for Microsoft Office. Now, Microsoft, what is Microsoft? MS. Microsoft is a company or a corporation in USA. It is not a software. Microsoft is a company. Microsoft MS Office is a software. And the owner of Microsoft company is Bill Gates. So in Microsoft Office, what are the purposes for which we can use Microsoft Office? There are long lists, like it can be used for documentation, worksheets, presentation, database. But now if I talk about this due to this pandemic, even for notes, for assignments, for exams, for everything, we are using Microsoft Office, isn't it? Question paper need to be prepared, MS Word we are using if you want to present anything. MS presentation, Microsoft presentation we are using if we just want to calculate anything, if we want to paste figures and data, we are using Excel. So now, not just for the corporates, not for the business, just for the business purpose, along with that, we are also using Microsoft Office for our day-to-day life, for our work. This is reducing the use of paper. Now, if we want to write anything, if we want to create any document, earlier we used to make notes on notebook, but now we simply use the notepad, Word to create the notes and keep it safe for a longer duration. We don't need to keep it on some proper place. Everything is safe, everything is just one click away from us. So it is again very useful. So in Microsoft Office, we are going to discuss about Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. Now, introduction to Microsoft Word. Before introducing you to Microsoft Word, I want you to tell me like why MS Office is important. What is the importance of Microsoft Office? How this has benefited many people. In today's world, if I talk about Microsoft Office, this has become a leading platform to drive productivity at home or in the workplace. Even at home or at the workplace, both the places we are using Microsoft Office. This has become one of the things which is on each one's use. It is the part of everyone's life now. Why? Because now even on our mobile, on our smartphones, we can use all the documents. Earlier it was not so. We were requiring the device, laptop or the desktop to use Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. But now we can use all these features. We can use the software even on our mobile phones. So we can say that it has become a universal software. Now it is compatible with any mobile, the smartphones I'm talking, with all the smartphones, the desktops, laptops, with very new and creative, innovative features which have been added in it. Second is, this software, this Microsoft Office is being used by almost 1.2 billion people, and most of them are businessmen. But now the data has changed. This was the earlier data before 2020 when the pandemic started. But if I talk about pandemic, in the pandemic, the use of Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office has suddenly took a boost. Reason being, everything now and then we need to use. We are going with the online lectures. We simply open our Word on the next and we simply write down the notes. Isn't it? That's what we are doing to make our work easy, to make our work simpler. We don't use pen and paper now more. Even if you want to present anything, if we are sitting somewhere and we are just having enough of time to make a presentation, to make a document, we're simply going to open a mobile. We don't need to carry a laptop every time, everywhere to create any kind of document. So again, it has made our work simpler. Anyone who has made the presentation, we don't have to wait for a laptop that will open the laptop, will enter into a screen, and then only we can open our document. Even in just one click from a smartphone, we can do that thing. This Office 365, the Microsoft Office, this can be used anytime, anywhere, and it is accessible very, very easily. That is again one of the most important benefits. We get online support from Microsoft. If we find any problems, we can just get back to the online support, which is offered by the Microsoft. With that, we have so many good features. If we are making presentation, we have the feature of inserting the things online. We have the feature of inserting images. We have the feature of looking for any new and very good looking presentation design. All these features have been increasing. This makes a presentation, the businessman who are making the presentation, whose work, whose sale is dependent on the thing, how attractive it looks. It becomes very easy for them to use these things and make the things easier. Because of this Microsoft Word, if we Microsoft Office presentation or Excel, if we talk, there are less chances of going with the grammatical error even or the spelling error, because there we have the feature of auto correction. So in this, the chances of error also reduces a lot. While we were writing on paper, there used to be a lot of mistakes because many people are not good with spellings. So in that situation also, this is a helping tool where we don't need to rectify the spellings. Even if we are wrong with any spelling, this is going to indicate us that yes, the spelling is grammatically or incorrect.
Ma'am, Microsoft has added a new thing in this thing, ma'am, in Microsoft Word, the Grammarly, ma'am. They have like added this.
Come again,
The Grammarly, ma'am.
Grammarly, yes, Grammarly is actually checking
Yeah.
your grammatical error. Even it is checking if you have used full stop after putting a space and then you have full stop, it is going to highlight that it is grammatically incorrect. You see, so many features. This is making, don't you think it is making our life very easy? And if we are being asked to make any kind of presentation, if we are being asked to write a speech, we won't have those grammatical errors, spelling errors, which we used to do, which we do right now also. Right? Even if we have been asked to speak suddenly something, there might be chances that some grammatical errors may come. But when we are using this, the grammatical errors are completely reduced. It is very easy to use because all the instructions have been provided. As soon as you go to any specific tab, you bring the cursor there, you will get a small dialog box open where it will say that this is used for this purpose, right? So it is very easy to use and very easy to understand like what all things we are actually doing and how to apply those things. Now, if I talk about words, we have so many things in Word. We can insert clip art, we can insert online pictures, online videos, we can insert pictures from our own device, we can use 3D arts. There are so many different types of font option available. If we want to look our document to be fancy, we can insert the background image, we can insert the watermark, the background image, which we call as watermark. We can create a unique document, making in center if we want to add a dialog box, a check box, we can insert that. So many types of editing, formatting, all these things are available in both the things, not just in Word, along with that presentation, PPT. There also we have all these features available. Now, if I talk about Excel, Excel play a very important role because we don't need to calculate everything every time. If we have used the formula once and the same formula is supposed to be repeated, we can simply copy the formula. Now, if we change the value, the answer will automatically be updated. That is a very nice feature which saves a lot of time. Now, for example, if we are giving any kind of presentation in business organization, they need to give presentation every time. So if when we are giving any kind of presentations, simply by changing the data, they can show that how the figure is going, how the graph is going up and down. They don't need to create different graphs. Then they don't need to bring both the graphs together and tell them you can just identify them. In one Excel sheet, they can use both the things. They can show them the increasing trend, the downward trend, and it becomes very attractive and very easy for other person to understand and compare when we are dealing in business. There, this graph plays a very important role to convince our investors, our team, our managers about what all things we have achieved and what are our future plannings. Next is it is multi-purpose, right? You can create your, you can use your numeric figures, you can use it for your speeches, assignments, your business documents, your presentation, for everything you can use. Security, yes, all these things can be are password protected. You can protect your document, you can keep your documents safe for a longer duration. The only drawback which we have in case our hard disk get corrupted, so for that also you have the option that it is always advisable to keep your important document, to keep a copy of all your important document even in your mail or on some other hard disk. So that is the only thing which we think that is a drawback. Rest all other good things which we get by using this. And above all, the last thing, the last important benefit of using Microsoft is that tutorials are present, the complete tutorials which make it easy for every person to use. To think that before the pandemic, all the people were aware about how to use Word, PowerPoint, Excel, all the different features which we were having in this. No. For people, if you want to write a document, they used to open the Word. For people, if they want to insert photos, they used to open PowerPoint. For people who, if they want to insert, they want to use numbers, formulas, they used to open the Excel. No one was aware that all these three things can be done in Word itself. We have the option to insert the Excel sheet. We have the option to insert the photos to create a unique different presentations. We have the option to use the clip art to insert the background image that is known as watermark. We have all those options even in Word, but we were having a very casual mindset that for pictures, we are going to use PowerPoint. For numeric values, we are going to use Excel, and for documents, we are going to use Word. But now we have the complete tutorial which help us to understand all those things. In this pandemic, in last 1.5 years, the use of Microsoft Office has really increased because every individual, I won't say every alternate person, 1 in 3, 2 and 3 persons, people are using Microsoft PowerPoint. What is MS Word? Now we are going to discuss about the first thing, that is MS Word. What is MS Word? Which is Microsoft Word, is a word processing software package. You can use it to type letters, reports, and other documents. The uses here, the letters, reports, documents, assignments. For all these purposes, you can use MS Word. The four main operations of word processing package are defining the form of the document, what form of document you want, entering a document from the keyboard, editing the document, and printing the document. These are the things, basically these are the things which you are doing. Now, as soon as you open the Word, you'll get a lot of options like what you want, how you want the document to be. You will have many templates available. You don't need to design it one also. Earlier, I remember years back, there was no templates available in Word. It used to be just an empty document which we used to get, and we used to design everything. The border we need to design, the header footer we need to make, how the heading is going to be there. Those all things we were supposed to design manually. But now we have some ready-made templates available. Let me just show you. Just give me a minute. I'll open my Word and I'll show you the templates we have. So if you want to make your resume, you have the templates available. If you want to okay. See, these are all the templates which we have, right? We have all those templates here. See, blank document, the document which is not having any kind of formatting, you'll have to decide everything yourself. This is a tabular format we have, the calendar format we have, everything you can add it. If you want to talk about resume, see here, we have the resume format also. Template also. Polish cover resume, blue sphere. These are the resume for resume. You can use any of these formats. If you want to make your cover page, you want to make design your cover page. See, this is the cover page. This is again the resume format we have. The book title, if you want to create, you can use any from here. Now, not just this, if you want to create the invitation, see the party invitation template is also designed. You can simply edit whatever you want to write. Now here, if you are going to see on top, you will get all the options. If you want to search for a template related to business, click on business. You will get all the templates related to the business document. See, these are the business templates you can use. If you want to see for cards, you'll get all the templates related to cards. See, the beautiful cards you can simply design and you can get out the printout. Flyers also, we have all these different templates. So for everything, we have different templates available. For resume and cover letter, if we go, we have the resume and cover, all these, so many different templates are available to prepare your resume. So it has made saved a lot of time in terms of editing the thing, putting like what font I'm going to use, what is going to be the font of the headline, then for the content, which font I'm going to use, how to set the margins. All these things are already done. You simply need to select one and you need to start entering your detail. Now, if you're making a holiday document, so see, so many beautiful holiday documents are already created. Select one, add the details, get the printout or share it online. So I was saying one more thing, that we have the option of protecting our document. If we have our document, like for example, I've created a blank document. So here I'll get the option to protect my document. See, protect document. Protect documents means you can just put a password in this document, and without that password, no one can open your document. So you can even save your file, you can even save your document for from anyone else to use that document. You can restrain the content. The person who is having the password of your document can only open it and can use it. Otherwise, no one else can use your can see your document. These are things with MS Word. Now, creating a document, what all things are there on Microsoft screen? There's a title bar, there's a menu bar, toolbar and buttons, ruler, text area, scroll bar, status bar, and new text pane. See, this is how the Word document looks like. The first thing, where you can see the heading, where you can see the name of the document. If you have not given any name to the document, if you have just opened your document, so it's going to be document one written on the title bar. That is the name of the document. You can change the document. Along with that, you'll have these three options of minimizing the window, of making it small, and closing the window. These are the three options. Then next is the title bar. No, sorry, menu bar. If we talk about the menu bar, in menu bar, we will have all these options like file, edit, view, insert, format, tools, tables, window, and help. How we are going to use those things, that will be covering after finishing of the general idea about MS Word. But yes, if you're going to click on file, you will get many options, like you want to open your file, you want to create a new document, you want to save it, you want to save as. There's a difference between save and save as. Save is used when we are saving the document for the first time, and save as save is used when we are saving the editing we have done to the document, which has already been saved. And save as is used when we are saving the document for the first time, and it is going to ask you the name of the document, by which name you're going to save the document, along with that the location, on which place you want to save your document. Editing means all these things, like what font you want, all the editing things will be there in edit. Viewing will have this different option. Insert mean if you want to insert hyperlink, you want to insert clip art, 3D art, all these things will be there in insert. And format, tools, windows, and table is again option where you can insert the table. One is in the Excel, that in Excel we have a complete table made there. You can copy table from there. In tables, when you go to table, you'll have one option of inserting the Excel table. You'll get the complete Excel sheet along with all the features, all the menu options which are there in the Excel when you're going to open the Excel. Same thing you are going to get here if you insert the Excel sheet. Third is the toolbar. In toolbar, you can see you will have the option to change the font size, font style, bold italic, the alignment, the numbering, the color option, that if you want to change the color of the font, if you want to go with the back color, all these things are available in the toolbar. Along with that, you will have bold, italic, how you want your text to look. All these things are there on toolbar. Next is the ruler bar. Ruler bar means the size, how you are adjusting the page. What is the size of the page? That thing is shown on the ruler bar. It is there on the top as well as on the left side of the page. Next is task pane. See, in the task pane, you are going to see which document is open. You want to create a new document, you want to open a new document, that you can open, you can close it if it is not required. Text area means the plain area which you can see where you are supposed to write down the entire text, whatever you want to write, your document, you're creating the document, your message, whatever you want to write, this you have to write it on the text area. Then next is the scroll bar. Scroll bar means the page. If the size of the width of the page is more, if the length of the page is more, so scroll bar, you are going to find the scroll bar in the bottom as well on the right margin. So you can simply scroll the page. For example, if the width of the page is more than the size of the window, so it's going to be broad. You can scroll and you can see whatever is written on the right side. Same way, if you have multiple pages like page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if you want to see the pages, you'll have to scroll from the right hand side and you can go to the next page. And the last one is the status bar. Status bar says at which page number you are, how many words you have written, all these things are shown on the status bar of your page. Next, we are going to discuss about the first thing, that is the title bar. Can you see the small image which is there, which says document to Microsoft Windows Word. So
Yes,
this is the, yes, this says the name of the document is document 2. If you are going to change the name, if you are going to go to save as option, you can change the name, or else if you have already saved the document by document 2, still if you want to change the name, go to the location where this file is saved, go to that name, just click once, you'll get the option to change the name, rename that, and the name of the document you can rename. So title bar is located at the very top of the screen. On the title bar, Microsoft Word displays the name of the document you are currently using. At the top of your screen, you should see the name of the document, like document 2 in this case. The top, the screen, this is basically used to see the name of the document. Second is the menu bar, as we have discussed. The menu bar is directly below the title bar and it displays the menu. So menu means like when we go to restaurant, we have the menu, what all things are going to be there and what all ingredients are there in that dish. That is below that, right? So this is the menu bar, the broad headlines, like what all categories we have. For example, the menu in the restaurant, we get the menu bar like this is continental, this is South Indian. That is the menu bar. Under that, we have a lot of dishes. That is the options we are having. So same way in the the menu bar begins with the word file and continues with edit, view, insert, format, tools, table, windows, and help. You use the menu to give instruction to the software. Now, these are basically the instruction thing, how you want your word to be, how the document should look like, what all things should be there. For all these things, you need the options which are available on the menu bar. To begin, open Microsoft Word. Following the screen will appear now. The first thing, after we see the screen, if we go to the file menu, we will have all these options. New, open, convert, save as, print, prepare, send, publish, and close. Information. If we talk about information on file, if we talk about information, this is protect your document, inspect your document, and manage your document. These three things are available in the information center. Second is the new. If you want to create a new document, for example, the document which you have made that is already done, and you don't need to close your Word document, then again go to the search option, searching MS Word, and then opening it. No, you can simply go to the file menu, click on file menu, you'll get the option as new. Now here, when you will click on new, you will again get all the templates which are available on the Word, on the online templates which are available. You'll get it here and you can select any one to start with. Open. Open means from where you want to open your thing, from OneDrive, from this PC, or you want to add any other place, or you want to browse for the document if you want to open any document. save. This is a save as. This is the thing which we use when we are saving the document for the very first time. We have opened a new document, we have created a new document, and now we want to give a name to our document. Whenever you want to give a name to your document, you have to go with the save as option. For example, I have created one document. I have saved the document by the name of document 1. But with just small changes required, and second document is created. What you can do, make the changes in the in that document what you wanted to create the other document. Again, go to save as option and give the new name to that file. Now, by doing this, with this one document, you can create both the document. Just make sure you're not going with the save option if you want to create separate file, if you want to create a separate document. Don't go with the save option, go with the save as option. Next is print. Now, whenever we are creating a document, if you want to print that document, you'll have to go with the print option. Now in print, you will have the first option is copies. How many copy of document you need? 1 copy, 2 copy. Select the copy. Then which printer, if there are multiple printers, like if you're working into organization, there might be 5 to 6 printers. So you need to know the name of the printer from which you want to get the printout of the document. Select that printer from there, and yeah, once you have selected a printer, go to the settings, how you want the pages to be printed. It should be one-sided, it should be on both the sided. If you are making copies, like if you want to have 5, 6 copies of the same document, and the document is having 3 pages, how you want? You want all first pages to come together, then second and third, you want it this way, or you want first, second, third, one set, then first, second, third, second set, that way. You need to select it from collated. And how you want it to be in the portrait mode or landscape mode, you can select that. And if you can see a small screen, there you are going to see the preview of your document, that how the document is going to look when it comes out on a paper. So you can check it from there, and then you can simply click on print button. You can adjust everything. If you want only one page to be printed, and say for example, there are 10 pages in the document, if you just want page number 2 to be printed, you can simply see a small box, just write page number 2 to be printed, and only that page printout is going to come. Next is share option. Where you want to save it on the clouds, you want to share, and you want to invite some people to share this, or you want to email it. You can use any of the option. Export, how you want to export? You want to export in PDF form, in XP form, because by default it's going to be in the Word form, that Word form only. So if you want to change the format, if you want to change the document type, you can just select it from here. Last is a close one, if you want to close the file option. Now, saving documents. Always save in a familiar location. What happens many times, we just can simply click on save as without seeing where the file is getting saved. We are unaware. Like now, next time when we are opening the file, what happens? We'll have to select where I have saved the file. We continuously open lot of documents. So it's always good to create a folder, separate folder, like if it is your official document. You can create a folder by any name, and now whatever you're saving, just go to that folder and save it there only. When you'll open the save as window, you'll get a dialog box, and you can select the location where you want to save your document. Create a folder for multiple documents. Be sure to name your file appropriately. Yes, make sure you're naming the file appropriately, because in case if you forget the location of the file, you can go to the search option and you can search the file. But for that, you need to make sure that you are aware about the name of the file. If you don't know the name of the file, it is going to be really difficult to search the file. Second option which you can use is, when you open the Word, you will get the name of the files which are there on Word. If there are limited files, if there are limited documents, then you can find from there. But if there are a lot of documents, then it is really going to be difficult for you to search the document without knowing the right name. So make sure you remember the name of the file. MS Word will add a file extension to the name. The file extension, default file extension is been added, that is doc. It's been added when you save the file. File name are followed by a period and a 3-letter extension, that is .doc for MS Word. This extension is only for MS Word, not for Excel, not for PPT. They have different extension. So for MS Word, it is .doc. Now, what is the difference between save as and save? Save a new document with save as. Whenever you are saving a document for the first time, use the option as save as. To update or to edit any other changes which you want to save, the changes you have made to the document. For that, use the option save. Always be sure to make a backup copy. Yes, as I told you, the only drawback of using Microsoft Office is in case the hard disk get corrupted, it is going to be a challenging thing. How you are going to recover that? So always make sure you have a backup copy with you. Editing features include MS Word is equipped with many features that allow a user to easily edit or modify a document, like cut and paste, copy. If you want to see, for example, you have written something on top, but you want to remove it from there. You want to put that thing in the bottom. So for that thing, you can simply use cut option. Cut means removing the entire thing. Paste means you're pasting it down. Copy means if you want a line to be repeated twice in the document without deleting the original line, you can go with the copy option. Insert, if you want to insert a clip art, if you want to insert a 3D art, if you want to insert online pictures, offline pictures, online videos, offline videos, for that you use the option insert. Delete means if you want to delete anything. Backspace means left to the cursor, deleting, removing a word. Delete is it is going to delete the words from front. Okay, not what is behind the cursor. What is ahead of the cursor, that thing is going to be deleted. And backspace is going to delete the words which are at the back of the document. Type over or overtype, press insert key. Search, you can search anything from there. And now there are some shortcuts, like for cut, it is control, press control along with X. For paste, it is control V. For copies, it's control C. And for find, it is control F. These are the shortcuts which you can use in your document. Next is the home tab. Okay, we're not going to cover home tab today, that we are going to cover it in the next session. So that's all for today's session of Microsoft Office, the basic introduction. In next class, we are going to use all these file options practically using a Word document.